Information highway. Computers are everywhere. We use computers to research information, play games, edit images, play music, and even watch movies. Have you ever wondered how computers store all of this information? Believe it or not, the only things that they can store are zeros and ones. In the upcoming activity, you will learn what happens to input as it enters a computing system. You will explore how computing systems process different types of input to produce output. Data representation. Humans use letters and numbers to read and write information. We are capable of speaking different languages and learning new concepts. Our brains can store all of this information. When we need it, our brains make sense of the information so that we can use it. A computer, on the other hand, can only store two distinct values, 0 and 1. How can such a powerful device understand only two values? Let's take a closer look and see how a computer works. Have you ever looked inside a computer or even a phone? A computer is made of wires and circuits. These wires and circuits carry all the information in a computer. As electricity flows through a single wire, a signal can either be on or off. To a computer, on has the value of 1 and off has the value of 0. These on-off values are called a bit. A bit is the smallest amount of data stored on a computer. On has a value of 1, off has a value of 0. Bits and bytes. A bit is very small. It allows only one of two values, 0 and 1. It would be impossible for a computer to represent all of the letters and numbers with only a 0 or 1. To represent all of the letters and numbers, computer scientists developed a system that groups multiple bits together. A group of 8 bits form a byte of information. With 8 bits, there are 256 different combinations of zeros and ones. That means a byte can store up to 256 values. With 1 bit, you can only have 2 different values, 1 and 0. With 8 bits, you can now have 256 combinations of zeros and ones. A binary system. So how can a computer store all the information we need to use today, including text, images, sound, and video? Computers convert all of the information into strings of ones and zeros. A numbering system that uses only 2 digits is called a binary system. Bi means 2. Think about a bicycle, has 2 wheels. That may seem strange to you because you are used to using 10 digits, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 8 and 9. Our numbering system is called the decimal system. Can you guess what deci in the word decimal means? Deci means 10. We use a decimal system because we have 10 fingers. And a long time ago, that was the only way we could count, is using our fingers. So with the decimal system, we show all of these numbers. And with the binary system, all we have is 0 and 1. So remember, bi means 2. Since everything has to be represented in binary, a computer constantly converts input to its binary representation. This allows the input to be processed or stored. Any input a computer produces is converted from binary to a form that humans can read and understand. So here's a picture that demonstrates the computer is processing. This is how a computer processes. So it gets the information as how we put it in, and that is typing using our keyboard. We see it on the screen, but before we can see it on the screen, that text has to go into the computer, which is the tower, or on our Chromebooks, it's just inside the device. The computer converts it into all of these combinations of zeros and ones, and then it gives the output onto the screen right here, which is how we can read it in full letters and words.